what I have there. So I have one hosting, 3 domains. So I've made this ticket is just like complaint. There is one website that I designed there, and then I couldn't find backup, so I request for backup. But the website is gone because I've only installed it. So you can also join the affiliates. They have affiliates program. Do you earn money if any customer that you refer purchase anything, you get money? But none of them has 10 people has clicked on the link, but it has not converted into any money. So let's go back to host. Okay, this is my, if I want to go to my cPanel, I'll click on that hosting. So I have one, click on manage, then go to cPanel. cPanel is around the corner here. Click on cPanel. You have to have strong internet connection. If not, it will to access the cPanel. If not, it will just be rolling and it will not open. This is cPanel, still loading. If I expand it, it will show the sub options, the odd options under it. It's the network. There are some items under this email, same with jet backup and so on. Still network. Okay. Anything related to email, find it under email. You can minimize it or expand it. Same with jet backup. That's want to back up your account. Files. SEO, database, domains, and so on and so forth. If you want to install, to now start working, since you are not using code, that means you have to use WordPress. To do that, first thing to do is to install WordPress. You can install it with WordPress Manager by Softaculous. Click on it. So it will take you to where you can install your WordPress. These are everything I've installed. To install it, click on install. So it will show. Since this is HTTPS, you can leave it there. If your site is not if it is not secure, it will not show this S. That means it will be either HTTP. Then if you have one, like I have 3 domain names. I have Landa City Clothing, I have Alexa, so we have, and then my own website. But I want to install it on my own website. I'll click on asmantixas.com directory. Because my main website, I've installed something on it. Let me show you my main website. I'm still working on this.
So is it about selling motor?
No, it's because of the theme that I use.
Okay.
I'll just edit it, replace all the contents with my own. So I want to sell courses, the courses that I teach people. So I'll just replace it with either e-commerce websites and so on, different kind of things. Because you can see now, this is asmandigitals.com. I've installed something on the main site. If I want to install any other tool now, it has to be in directory. So I'll now go back to the cPanel. In this in directory, if I leave it, if I didn't put anything there, that means I want to install something on that main site. But I don't want to install anything on that main site. It's not even good because it will tell me that there is something there already. So I want it to now be in directory. In directory now means it will be saved in asmadigitals.com/ that thing. Let me use, what should I use? Let me use tech kits. So it will now be asmadigitals.com/tech kits. This is the version, that current version, but it's always good to use the current version. The site name, I can change it to my own name, or let me use TechKiddies. Let me just use Tech and use Kiddies. Site description. Then the admin username, can use admin password, can change the password and replace with your own. You can use generate. You click on that key, it will generate password that you cannot memorize, and it is not easy to form or forge. But if you lose the password, you'll not be able to access your.
So you're going to write this one down?
Yes, you copy and paste it somewhere that you cannot forget. Just click on then paste it. Then you can write the information that will make you to remember. WordPress password. Take you this WordPress. Just write what you make it to remember, Sha. After that, admin email, you can put the email you want, where you want to use as an admin email. I can use info. This info, I've pasted it. I'll show you how to create webmail. They call it webmail. info@asmandigitals.com. You don't need to select any. This is team. You don't need to select any. Just go straight to email installation details. Once you are through with the installation, they will send the details that you install all that information to this email. I use my Gmail account. Click on install. If the network is good, it won't take time to install it. So can you now see asmadigitals.com/techkiddies? So that's the domain name. If I want to go to the dashboard, I'll click on it. If I want to go to the main site where visitors will see, I'll click on this one. But let me go to the dashboard so that you see how it looks. This is the dashboard where you will do most of your editing. Like, you can decide to close all this. You can minimize this, like the way I minimize the panel, so that it will make it look clean and you'll be able to see what you need to focus on. If I want to go to the main site where visitors will see, visitors cannot see this dashboard. It is for the owner of the website. I'll click on visit site. I can right click on it and open it in another link, so that this one will still be there and it will just open it in another link. This is it. In case if I want to go back there, I can just switch so that to come back. Then go back. This is the theme that came with the installation. WordPress. I've not installed new theme. So if I want to install anything, I have to now go back to the Ima. Come on. Sit down here. I'm not doing it. I'm doing recording, but the noise is disturbing me. So we go back to the dashboard. Now I'll be explaining how to install theme. To install theme, from this dashboard, you can see different options there. Home, updates, posts. Under post, it has all posts, add new, and then categories, tags. Under media, that is if I want to add media like pictures, like videos or songs. You see library, add new. If I want to add new, I can click on add new. If I click on library, it will show all the pictures that I have there. Pages, if I want to add a new page, click on it, add new or pages. Comments, just to add comments. Appearance, that is if you want to add your theme, you click on appearance theme. Plugins, if you want to add plugin, you click on plugin. Installed plugins, that means I want to see all the plugins that I've installed. But if I want to add new plugin, you click on add new. Then users, tools, and so on and so forth. I want to add plugins now. Appearance, I want to add new theme first. Click on theme. I'll click on add new. If I didn't click on upload, it means I want to search for theme here. There are some themes that came with WordPress that you can search within WordPress. It is free. Some are paid. You have to install free version. They will now ask to pay to get the pro version, the premium one. But if I want to use it, I can just search for it and click on it. Let me just search for the one we can use to practice. Or if I want to, let me explain how to install. If I want to install, if I have the theme on my system, I can install it. Click on upload theme, choose file, and then you locate the theme that you want to use. Let me use When you open a new theme, you have to, if you want to install theme, it has to be in zip file.
Okay.
This is the theme now. This is the original one. I have to extract it to see the content inside. After extracting it, it's changed it to this. But from here, you can see what is inside. It has demo content. It has different. But the one I need is this one. This marked.zip. I'll click on open. Then install now. successfully. After installation, you click on activate to activate it. Then let launching. After when you activate it, click on start. So you follow the process. Like now, I don't want to use the information to activate it. I'll click on later. I'll activate the thing later. After that, I will now click on install because it came with some plugins. I have to install the plugins. Import content. There are two ways you can decide to import the demo contents.
Okay.
Demo contents are just some items that they use to make a demo so that you'll be able to see how the website will look like. You don't need them actually because you are going to replace them with your own. If I don't want those demo content, I can click on skip. But if I want to use it, if I want to see it, then I will now be editing it. I can click on import. Some people don't like to import it because they will just see it like something that will just add additional. It will make their website to be full, in short. You know, if you are purchasing hosting, it will give you some space, like maybe 10 gig, maybe 2 gig. It depends on it depends on your money and what you purchase.
Okay.
Like all these contents now, it will add to this, it will consume space, in short. Some always keep it so that just to save space since they don't need it. But some, they like to see it, they will still delete it because after, when they are through with the installation, they will now be editing it and be replacing it with them. Still the same thing. When you are through, click on go to the dashboard. Ignore this. It's because I didn't activate the thing. Now to check to see our website, think I have it. Let me refresh it. This is it now. This is the demo content. You know, I don't need it, but it just came with the theme so that I'll be able to see how the theme looks like. When I'm done with it this way, it's really fine. To start editing it, I've explained how to install theme.
Okay.
To edit it, you go back to your dashboard, but instead of going back to the dashboard all the time, there are some settings you can do to customize. If I click on customize, if you are using mobile phone, let me minimize it. This is for tablets.
Okay.
This is for mobile phone. Let me close it back so that you see what I want to show. If you are using mobile phone, this is what it will display. Look at it. If you are using laptop, it will show the name customize, tech, and so on. But if you are using mobile, it will only show the icon beside it.
Okay.
So if you know the icon, you know where to go to. Let me now go back to mobile again. You can see this plus. Under plus, there is post media, pages, and so on. This, if I click, this one is for customize. While this, if I want to go back to dashboard, that dashboard, I'll now use this. So, but I want to customize it. I'll click on this customize. So it will still take me to where I'll be able to see. Let's go back to the full screen. So this is customized. If I want to change the theme, I can use this to change the theme. But it is advisable to always install a new theme on a new WordPress. Okay. What do you understand with that?
Like you're going to change the theme of the website.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you're changing the name.
Not only the name, I'm changing the
All
theme,
the words, all the words.
everything there. But if you want to change it, maybe I don't like this theme, I don't like how it looks, it is better to uninstall the WordPress, install a new WordPress afresh, and install that new theme that I want to use afresh. That's what I'm trying to explain. Because if I use this change theme, it will change the theme, but some content of the old theme will appear on the new theme. It's possible that on that new theme, this tag will be showing. You know, this tag came with old theme.
Yes.
So if I use change theme and install a new theme, it's possible that this one will be showing. So I will not be able to edit it because the theme that you can use to edit it, I've uninstalled it. So if you don't like the theme again, if you want to change it, just uninstall the WordPress itself. Install a new WordPress and install that new theme. It's not advisable to be using it. So the next thing is subscribe settings. It has different settings under that customize. You can change the header setting. This is header. Footer is at the bottom of the website. This is footer. Typography, the text, how it looks like, the color and so on. Text mode, sliders, social profiles. That is all these social like Facebook, Instagram. If I want to edit anything there, I'll use advanced settings, backup, site identity, menus. You know menu now. This is menu. Menu here. Menu and submenu. So widgets, advertising, styling. Advertising, this is where it shows where you can advertise, where you can place your ads. Let me show you. This is where advertising area. So styling, blog, and so on. It depends on what you want to edit. So let's start with menu from the top. If I want to change the menu, let me show you the. I want to open it in another place. No, not this. This. I want to duplicate it. Right click, duplicate. So let me close this. Now this demo menu, I don't need all the data files there. It is just demo and I want to delete it and replace it with my own. To do that, you have to go to, let me check the one I want. Okay, one. I don't need this dashboard. I want to use this to. So you just go back to menus. Once you click on it, it will open it. This thing we are using, it has two menus, one for footer and one for header. The footer one, if I click on it, it will show the menus there. Let me go back. The header, these are the menus there. You know, this is This is header. We have all these menus, and then footer. This is footer. So if I want to go back up, I can use this arrow instead of scrolling over one after the other. Let's go back. All these menus, short, I don't need it. Look at the way it is. Home. After home, it has home post slider. After home post slider, it has home post carousel. After that, it has home category carousel. There is something I want to explain. Under this home post slider, it now has some sub menu under it. Let's see. This is it. Under home, it has home post slider. Under home post slider, it also has another one under it. Home post carousel, it also has its own sub menus. Like that, like that, like that, like that. How to create sub menus is what I want to explain. How you can make, like this contact, it has no sub menu. If you over the mouse on it, it's not show anything. But like features, it has some things, it has some sub menus. Auto has nothing. Tag has. Post features has. How to do that? If you want to do it, that's what I want to explain. So to do it, you come back here. All you have to do is just to click and drag. Maybe I don't want it. I don't want it like that. Click and drag it. Click and drag it. Click and drag it. Click and drag. At times, if you drag it, it's no good. You have to drag it very well. Click and drag. Click and drag. This 404, you see that it will create a menu for 404 because it aligns with home, header styles, tag, alerts, feature, 404 content. Let's see. Let me refresh it. Look at the way it is now. I'll wish all of it. So supposed to show 404. It's not showing 404. Let me see where 404 is. Okay. 404 is under features. Let's go back then. 404. This is 404. Alerts. Where is features?
Well, what is 4
Error.
Okay.
It's an error. If once you open some websites, it's not open. It's at the end of the day, it show 404. It's just an error. Okay, let me now go back. I want to delete all this. I don't need it. To delete it, you come to this place, delete menu, because it's just demo, just to show. So it's gone. After deleting it, click on publish to save it, just like to save what you're doing.
Okay.
Let's go back and refresh. If I refresh now, this menu is out of the way. Refresh. If you want to install theme and you see that it has no menu, to create the menu, still the same process. You come to customize menu and then edit it. And we've opened it down here. Customize menu. This is customize menus. And then you know I've deleted header menu now. It's remain only footer menu. So I want to create a new menu back to header menu. To create a menu, click on create menu. Name it like the way header menu was before. You can use another name. If I don't want to call it header menu, I can call it main menu. We are through. Click on next. I will click on header because they named it header. So main menu should be my own header menu. Click on next. So it's now showing main menu. But it's telling me that main menu has no option. It has no items at all. So I will now click on add items. When you look at this page, we automatically add new top level pages to this menu. I want it to add it automatically. So we click on add items. So I'll now start adding it. If I need home, I'll click on need. If I need, I don't need to do this one. Home is there already. I can click on it so that it will add it. Let me click on home to add it. But I don't want to use this home. I want to create my own home. Cancel it.
Okay.
So before I click on, I want to create home last. Let me create about us, about ABO2, about, click on add. If I click on add, it will show it. Contacts. Let me add what else? Let's say that's okay. Or services. Just an example.
Fashion.
Okay. It depends on the kind of website you are creating.
Okay.
So after adding it, home, I want home to be custom link. I don't want to use pages to create home. You know, it has posts, it has categories, it has tags, it has formats. This is category. This is posts. I've used pages to create the menus. So now I want to use custom link to create home. Meaning that anytime they click on home, it should take them to that main site. Even if they are in fashion, once they click on home, it will take them back to that home. So that's why you have to put the link that you want to use. So the link that I want to use is here. Is the link of that website. This asmadigital.com/techkids. So that once they click on it, it will take them back to home. But before I create home, let me publish it without home and see what will happen. You know, home is not there. Let's now preview it. Let me refresh it. So contact, services, fashion. I can go back and delete one. It's giving me, let me customize. Menu. Main menu. So about it. Just click on to remove one. I click on it and I click on remove. So it will leave one and take one. Remove. Don't use delete again. Delete will delete everything. So you start afresh. But you just click on that arrow, remove. Fashion. Click on that arrow, remove. So publish it. Let's refresh it. Okay. Let me close it. You can see about contacts, services, fashion. If I click on this contact, I want to go back to home inside. How will I do that?
How to create it to go back.
Because there is nothing that I'll click on. Look at this extent. Look at what it's showing here now. It's showing asmartdigital.com/techkiddies contact because I'm in contact. But I want to go back to home. There is no button or menu that will take me back to home. That's why you have to create home and now put the link of that home there. So let's go back and create home. To create it, you have to click on add item. Then I will now use custom link. Let me minimize this. Then I'll now use custom link. I'll put the link of that home. This asmadigital.com/techkiddies. That's where it will stop. That WP admin is for the dashboard.
Okay.
This is where you have to stop. Copy it and then paste it here. Copy and paste. Then I want to name it link text. I want to name it home. add it. Let me publish it. Let me refresh it. Let me refresh it. You can see now. If I'm in contact and I want to go back to home, I can use this home. And it's taking back to home.
But no, the way you arrange it is not the way the normally arrange it.
I did that intentionally.
Okay.
I want to explain in case if you find it like this, you should be able to rearrange it back. So to rearrange it, let's go back. Just click drag here, drag in case if it became to just don't it. It's proving stubborn. You can see that it's going back. If you drag it up and you didn't want to go, click on the one up, drag them down. Always at the top, but that's not where I want it to be, not to be under anything. So let's assume that this fashion, I want about to be, yes, about fashion to be inside about, or which one should be submenu? I want to use one for submenu. Which one should I use for submenu?
The one about.
About, okay. So fashion should be menu, while about should be inside it. Let's publish, let's see. But I want it to move closer to this place. But it's not going. Maybe it's the network. Let's refresh it. Supposed to move closer to the edge. You can see that home, services, contact, and then inside fashion now, about is there. Let's go. So if I want to put contacts inside services, I'll just click on it, drag it a little bit. So it will be inside like a sub menu. Save, publish it, then go and refresh. So contacts now will be inside services. Over on services, it show contacts. Over on fashion. To do it back, you go back. Drag it back outside. Drag it back outside. Publish it. And I want contact to be the last one. So drag it. After home, services, fashion, and about, I think about should even come before services. Home, services, about, fashion. Yeah, I think it's just like this. Save it. That's how to arrange it. Then go back when you are through, refresh it. Okay, we are good to go to menu. It's ready. To start editing all these posts, to edit it, if I want to read this story, I can click on this. I can click on continue reading. Let's use continue reading. Continue reading will show all the text, all the story, everything about the story. I can now edit it, replace all this story with my own story.
The pictures too.
Including the pictures, I'll use my own pictures, everything I'll use my own. So to do that, like these categories too, music, technology and travel, I can use different categories. Maybe I want the blog to be like news. I can use either latest, I can use trending, or I can use celebrities, something like that. These are categories. You can do that. The same place, come back to customize. menus. We use menu. So click on add item. Can you see post? Let me minimize this. We've used pages. Post is there, categories and so on. But now I want to explain category. Lifestyle, music, technology, travel, health. I don't want to use it. So to now remove all these categories. If I want to add menu, you can see all their own. We have lifestyle, you can see category. But there is another place that you can do it better. To do that, let me use another place so that you'll be able to know how to use it. You go to dashboard. So there is posts, categories. Lifestyle, music, health, technology, travel, and so on. So I want to delete everything and place it in my own. To delete it, you can decide to be marking it one after the other, but it will take time. Just click on the first one to mark everything at once. Click on this bulk action, delete, because I want to delete. Apply. This uncategorized, it's that one. You cannot change it. So we now come to name. I want to use trending. Slug. Let me just use trend. After that, just click on add new category. Trending is there. I can come back again to add another one, celebrity. Select. Which one again? Politics. I think that three is okay. When you are through, when you are through with this, then let's go and refresh it. Refresh. Refresh this. I have to refresh it first. So let me refresh it. It now show the categories there. When I hover on it, you can see that it's showing color red. Let it finish.
Because I've not applied it yet.
It's because of this main color. You can change the color. If I change the color to blue, so if I hover on it to show blue. Supposed to show the direction. I don't know why it's not showing.
Have we applied it today?
No, this one is only if I want to delete something from there.
Okay.
That's when I'll use the option. But after clicking on it, I'll just click on add it. directly and it will add it. Let me check it. Let me check all post. All post, all this, post now,
Yes.
like what we read
Okay.
the other time,
Yeah.
demo content, I can delete everything from here. It shows that I have everything, all the posts is 12. But let's go back to categories. It shows the categories there. Let's go and view the category from the front. In this customize, main menu, add menu, yes, category. So it shows it here. So I don't know why it's not showing it over there. Let me check something. Let me I want to check what's happening. It's added it to the menus for me. Let me go back. I want to remove it. Let me just close it. So it shows it. Why is it not showing it? Supposed to show it. Okay. The reason is because I've not put any content under it. This is something else. It's because I've not typed anything and put it under either trending. I've not,
Okay.
do you get it?
Okay.
I still need to go and type something and now put it under trending. Type another thing, put it under, maybe this one is for celebrities. Let's go and delete all this demo stuff so that we can know what to focus on. To delete it, go back to dashboard, where we do the editing. From this dashboard, come to post, all post. If I want to delete everything, I'll just click on it to mark everything down. But I like to leave one that can edit and replace the content with my own.
Okay.
So I've marked 11 now. Click on bulk action, move to trash. At times you will see delete somewhere. At times you will not see delete, move to trash. It's still the same thing. Then click on apply. But let's assume that you mistakenly delete what you're supposed not to delete. Maybe I mistakenly delete this one. And there is nothing I can use to edit. I can click on add new and create my own afresh. But that add new is one thing. I'll start typing, start setting, doing all the setup. But let's assume that I don't want to go through this stress. After deleting it, you can come inside trash, just like the bin, and pick the one you want to restore. Click on it, click on restore, apply. So go back to all so that to show everything. This is it. I can now edit it. Let's go and refresh our main size so it will delete all everything and leave just one that we want to edit. This is the one. It's showing something is wrong, that is not showing anything. It's because I want to edit it. I've clicked on edit, and that one itself is supposed not to show it because it's saving it as draft. Let me show it to you. It's saving it as draft, meaning that it's not published yet. It's just drafted somewhere until I click on publish before it can show it. So I need it, click on edit. So I want to edit it now. Let me go and open one news and use it to edit it. Let's say, let me use Vanguard news. Perfect.
So you quit.
I want to open it.
Okay.
I think it's the network. The kind of theme you are using will determine how your website will look,
Okay.
or your blog, or anything. It is the theme that makes this one to be like this. You too, you can decide to use any theme that you can see. Bread. So you can look for any theme that look like magazine or newspaper itself. There are different themes. This is the way to do it. You can go for it. You just edit it and replace the content. You can see that this theme is different from the one we're using. So I just want to use one thing. This is ads. Monetize it. You begin to make money with your blog. I want to use the content then to create that sample. When you are creating your blog, you know, if you are not going to be writing your own content, maybe you want to copy it from one website to another, you have to rephrase it so that it will not be word to word. Don't just copy from Vanguard and paste it to your website. You have to change the sentence, and there are so many rephraser tools that you can use. You don't need to cram all the grammar. There are so many things that can do that for you. QuickBooks can do that for you. QUILLBOT. ILLBOT. QuickBooks.com. Or bots or QuickBooks. One out of the two. So let's go back to Vanguard. I'll copy the content from Vanguard. I'll paste it in wordpress.
Okay.
This is the heading. Another thing is that if you want to copy from any website, don't paste it directly to your website, because it's always come with some content or some links that you might not be able to see with your eyes. They'll just link it. Once you paste it to your website, it will link your website with their own. So it's better to just copy it from once you copy it. If you have notepad or something where you can just paste it, it's good to always use notepad. If you copy it in Microsoft Word, you'll be able to see it too. Copy and paste. So after pasting it there, copy it from here and then go back and do whatever you want to do. So I want to take it to this one. The heading is far removed from behind. So I'll replace it with that one that I copied. Just copy and paste. So go and copy another thing again. This is the image. The image, you save it. Right click save. Then you go back to your website and you can use the same image. Save.
You can change the picture, right? If you want.
You can change picture also. I can Google the president and use another. There are so many pictures I can get, and the lady too. I can Google and Google will show me different pictures and decide to use anywhere. Let me just save it like that. Then I'll go back to the website, to the blog. This is the image that is there. I want to replace it with. Once you click on the image, it will show the options that you can use to replace it. So click on it, click on replace. I want to upload it because I don't have it in my library. I'll select the image, any image that I want to use, because I want to use the one I just downloaded. I want it to show this. Maybe it's the network or something. If I click on it like this, it will not display. So I have to allow it to display first. Okay. Click on it, then click on it. No, after changing the image, if I save it, it will not change it at the on my main website, but there are some options that you have to set. I want it to show display image. You can change the size. You can change the size. If you want to change it, I can, instead of using full size, I can use medium. I can change it to round. Let me leave it back in full size. I can use rounded, so that make it different or look different from the website where I got it from. So when I'm through, let's assume that I've changed the content. Let me change some content to before saving it. Go back to Vanguard, copy, copy it, then not bad. Let me do this one. Paste it there. After pasting it, copy it from here again. Go back to keyboard, paste it here. Just click on paste. Paste. I will now click on paraphrase. So this is it. This is what I will copy and paste on my website. Copy it again. You don't even need to highlight it, just click on copy. Then go to your website or where you want it to be. I'll delete what is there. If I highlight this one, normal way to highlight, drag your mouse and highlight it. Then Ctrl V to paste it. I'll change the content. You do like that to change all the contents from up to down. So when you are through, click on publish. Publish it. So to go and preview it, go back to that, refresh it. But I have not set where I want it to be, the category I want it to be. I have not set it. I still have to go back. But today in the news, whatever. But the image that is showing is still that demo image. So you have to go back. I don't want demo image to show. So select category first. Category, it is politics. So it's now, all the category there says them. If I didn't set it, it will automatically be in uncategorized. That's why we can't delete it from that place. So after that, I want to click on this settings. Let me see. You can change the text color. Let me highlight something. Let's assume that this heading, I don't want to use black. I can decide to use colored. After highlighting it, go to text color. This place also, you can select the category here, politics. This is the demo image. I want to replace it. You click on replace. Replace it with this. Set it. So it will not show that demo image again. Now you are true, but I want to change the color of this text. You click on from this space you can add more category. If I click on add new, we have policies, services trending. Let me put sports. We are true, click on add new category. So it will add sports to it. But because this one is only for celebrities, I will uncheck sports, uncheck uncategorized. So it will put it under politics. Let me save it. I want to explain color. If you want to make it bold, alignments, align center, align right, align left, just like Microsoft Word if I type on.
But that up was supposed to be center. The biggest one.
This one?
Yeah.
You can make it to be at the center. So I want to change the color now. We come to text. I can make the color to be black. You can make the color to be red. Right click also. Supposed to change the color from text color. This thing is okay. Let me make this another color, text color. Let me change this. So to change the background color, we use background color. So you know it's not affecting the text, but it's affecting the background of the text. To change the background color back, change it to white back. You must select it so that you know what you are changing to. And then text color. If you after editing it, without setting the color will not be that sharp dark.
Okay.
You cannot compare this black with this one. Let me use some part of this black. Okay, it's just like, okay, let's see. You cannot compare this black with this second one. So that's why you have to click on color, set the color so that it will make it darker. You're able to be able to see. When you are through with the settings, click on update.
This
The blue, that should change it. Update it. After updating, go to the main site where visitors will see. Then refresh it. So demo image has changed now. To continue reading, click on continue reading. So category, you go and check category in politics. After, when you have one, you can duplicate it to have plenty ones. You just edit it, go and get another content, post it. That's till you have plenty content on your website. That's how. And then all this one.
So this one you'll be doing it every day because
yes, every day, because different news daily. You have to dedicate time, and you have to do it probably midnight. New, because early in the morning they have to read new content, so you have to do it overnight so that you'll be able to read new contents daily. So that's blog stuff. Any question? Okay.